Hello class. Hello class. Good morning. Today I have the privilege of sharing with you guys about climate change. Human activity is the cause of climate change. So we as human beings we need to have the responsibility to mitigate the effect of climate change. So the reason I used my research was prosthetics last year. This year I decided to do climate change. The reason I decided to want to do research about climate change was the United States. There's two um, politics views. On the other side, they argue climate change happened by human activity. The other side argues that climate change happened by natural. And I was kind of questioning about that since I love listening politics for some reason. Since I moved to US, it's kind of like become my passion right now. So that I was like, wow, I want to find out who's true, who's the right, who's true. But that's why I'm doing research. So second, human activity is the main cause of climate change. I have three main points here, like burning fossil fuels, poor land use, poor farming practice. My main point is to talk how land uses can change the climate change. This is desertification. Does anyone know what's desertification? Desertification means when we cut out tree as just a dry land. That some farmer land is some countries what they do is they just cultivate everything, and that causes climate change. The other one is desertification. Desertification is the same thing, but is when they cut everything out and there's no rain, it's very dry, and that can cause climate change. Second is burning fossil fuels. This is, in China, the president of China, he said like, Beijing, they asked him in the diplomatic when they had a meeting that do you think is climate change can affect burning fossil fuels can change effect in China and Beijing? But his answer was, I didn't have the quote here, but he responds that, wow, this is good for economy, but we're trying to make it better as possible to stop burning fossil fuels. What's the point is to here is like cars burning petroleum, which produces CO2. When we burn coal or other like driving car, this is produce carbon dioxide. Does anyone knows what's carbon dioxide?
Yes.
What's
it's
carbon
CO2.
dioxide? CO2. Where CO2 come from? Where?
It comes from
Air. When you burn something, what that?
grease. Grease.
The emission is that when you burn something, that is correct. Good job. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Third. However, many countries that blames that farming practice can cause climate change. What they mean is, especially in some country, is when they farming practice that they use the land over harvesting, like every year again and again, which that creates climate change. Also, they use land for many times instead of giving the land a break, which is the chemicals they use that the chemical can change and the climate change for every year the breath of carbon dioxide, and that creates the ozone in the air that can have acid rain. That creates acid rain. In addition, that many farmers they know that can create climate change, but so they don't have a choice. They still use that. But when it comes to the politics, when the governments argue that climate change is naturally, but it's not a human cause, so that we can see that scientists, the Union of Concern of Scientists in 2017, a recent study found that almost the 2/3 of the impact related to atmospheric and ocean temperature can be confidently attributed into anthroponic forcing. Well, anthroponic means human activity that can. Basically, they're saying here that how a study has shown that how human activity is the main cause of climate change. As we are human, we are the primary of climate change. Sorry. Here, what we see here, the effect of CO2. Basically, you guys answer like when emissions comes out. This is called emission, burning. When the CO2 comes out in the air, that creates. Well, do you guys think this can cause effect or not? Does anyone want to answer? If you guys see this emission goes in the air, do you guys?
Maybe not. We don't know.
We don't know. That's the question. All right. Alright, okay, need another argument. Okay, here's the burning fossil fuels emitted a number of air pollutants that are harmful to both the environment and the public health. The Union of Concerned Scientists. Wow, when burning fossil fuels can create effect on climate, having clean environment also can cause public health on the children, especially in China and Beijing. A lot of people had affected by burning fossil fuels because the government they Beijing what they burn is coal because it is cheap to burn. More great. However, that is not true. That can be true or not. Creating carbon dioxide can affect the society. Since I don't have conclusion, burning CO2 can affect the society, especially any countries. Using unsustainable lands that can create climate change. Third, unstable farming practice can cause climate change. I think that's the last. Yeah, it's thank you. Wait, however, we looked all this points today. I hope you guys will understand what the effect of climate change, how CO2 can cause climate change, or how climate change being changed by natural or by human activity. And yeah, thank you again.
7 minutes, 29 seconds.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Eden, feedback for?
Thank you for your presentation. And also, I was surprised your topic is all changes.
Oh yeah, it changes brand.
Just like me. So I know your thoughts. So today, although your presentation, PowerPoint was not complete. However, I could understand what you said, and also
You could or you couldn't? Sorry. Could you say that?
Yeah.
You could understand or you could not? Could. Okay.
What point you can understand? Like where you didn't understand?
Huh?
Where?
Don't ask me.
Oh, okay.